Chords for a silent night. The first chord is a G. We'll use this 3-finger G, 3rd finger heavy string, 6th fret, pinky thin string, 3rd fret, and middle finger 5th string, 2nd fret. There's our G. Now this song is in 3/4 time, which means it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so on, not 4/4. So the way we're going to play this song is with an alternating bass pattern, but it's a 3/4 pattern. So you're going to play the bass note G, that's the heavy string that you're holding, that's on beat 1, and then you're going to go for try to play the thin 3 strings twice for the remainder of the measure. So the pattern's going to be 1, 2, 3. And then the alternating bass for the G, the alternate bass is not this one anymore. You go to the 4th string open, and that'll be your next measure, and then you play the 3 thin strings again. So the whole pattern is going to be G, alternating bass 4, back to G, and the 4th string alternate bass D, D7 for Silent Night. Here it is. You're going to put your middle finger on string 3, fret 2, 3rd finger on string 1, fret 2, and the pointer finger on string 2, fret 1. That's a D7 chord, and the bass notes are going to be D, starting with the 4th string open, the remaining 3 strings, and your alternate bass is the 5th string open A, and then again the thin 3 strings. So that's my D7 pattern. Right, and then you need C. Here's my C chord, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to start with the C note, play the remaining 4 strings, and then move that 3rd finger to your G, and play the remaining 4 strings, the thin 4 strings. So your 3rd finger needs to move back and forth between that C and that G note. That's your G, or C, sorry. The next chord you're going to need is E minor. And we'll play it like this for this song. Middle finger, fret 2 of string 5, that's a B note, and then 3rd finger on the same fret but on the 4th string, so you got to push the middle finger back out of the way a little bit. And it's E minor, and for this song every time we come across the E minor, we only play one measure. So you're just going to play the heavy string open, and then the 4 thin strings. Out of tune. Heavy string, and then the thin 4 strings. If you needed the alternate bass, it would go heavy string, and then the 5th string, the way you're holding it, this B note. And that's your E minor, but in this song we only need one measure of it, so it's just the heavy string, and then we move on to the G chord. And those are your chords for Silent Night.